Good morning, everyone. This is my second e-learning chess class. In this video, I will teach you how to play endgame. What is endgame? There are three different type of strategies in chess game. First one, opening strategies. That means how to start the game. The second one, mid-game strategies. That means mid-game tactics. The third one, end game tactics. I am going to teach you the third one, how to win. That means how to win with checkmate. This video, I am going to teach you what is stalemate, what is checkmate. At the same time, in the first video, I already explained how to set up the chessboard, what is the name of the chess pieces, how the chess pieces will move, how the chess pieces will attack, the complete guidelines I given. This video I am going to teach you once again how to set up the chessboard and endgame practice. Now I am going to share some pictures related to the endgame practice. Let's all will go for endgame practice. Before endgame practice, I would like to teach how to set up the chessboard. There are 64 squares in the chessboard, 32 black color squares and 32 white color squares. When you keep the chessboard, you have to make sure the white color square should come to your right hand side. Even in your opponent also, the white color square should come into your right hand side. Whenever you are arranging the chess pieces, rank 1 and 2, you have to arrange the white color pieces. Rank 7 and 8, you have to arrange the black color pieces. Here, first you have to keep the rooks, both corners. Next to rook, you can keep the knight. Next to knight, you can arrange the bishop. After arrange the bishop, two boxes were empty. You have to keep king and queen. White color queen, it placed on white color square. White color king, it placed on black color square. The same way, the black color queen, it's placed on black color square. The black color king, it's placed on white color square. After arrange the king and queen, you can arrange your pawns. The pawns will occupied in the second row. Even for your opponent side also, the second row, the pawn will occupy. This video, I am going to teach you how to practice endgame with king and queen and king and rook. Before that, I will tell you how the queen will move. The queen will move all directions. It's the most powerful pieces in the game. The queen is the important role in the game. Next, the king. The king will move all directions, but only one steps it will occupy. Remember, the king also will capture whichever the pieces near to the king also will capture. Next, the rook. The rook will move all four directions. From the center, it can move either straight or backward or left side or right side. Look at this rook. Look at the arrow mark. The rook will move from the center in all four directions. First, we will practice king and queen. First, your aim is make your opponent king to move any one of the edge, which is called edge, the boundary. Look at the blue marking. You first aim, you have to make a move your opponent king. Your opponent king want to move any one of the edge, that means boundary. How to make a move? For example, the king is placed on 6th rank or 5th rank. When your opponent king is in 5th rank, you have to offer the queen in 4th rank. The next picture I will explain. First, you have to move only your queen. Look at the blue line. That means my target. I am going to make my opponent king to the last rank. From 5th rank, I am going to make a move step by step to my opponent king to the last rank. First, you have to occupy it. Now the king is in the 5th rank. You have to occupy it with your queen in 4th rank. Once if you occupied in the 4th rank, your opponent king suppose cannot cross the 4th rank because the white queen will control the 4th rank. Now, look at this picture. Your opponent king is 5th rank, your queen is 4th rank, your king is in the 3rd rank. The same way, you have to make a move your opponent king from 5th rank to 8th rank. Suppose your opponent king will move to 7th rank, you can keep your queen in 6th rank. Your opponent king, when it will go to 6th rank, you can keep your queen in 5th rank. The next rank you can occupy it with your king. Finally, when the king reach in the last rank, 8th rank, you have to keep the 7th rank your queen, the 6th rank it will occupy in with your king. The same procedure you can follow from middle of the board to the edge. In this position, the white queen have four options. I circled here. Out of these four squares, wherever you move your queen, the game will get over. Because after that, your opponent king is not having any legal move. What is stalemate in the game? In case when there is no check but your opponent king suppose not have the legal move, it's called stalemate. Look at this picture. The white queen is f7. Next to move the black king. This position is not a check, but the black king cannot move anywhere, so the match will become draw. This position is called stalemate. Okay, how to practice these skills without chessboard? Because most of the children they are not having chessboard at home. This practice I will guide you how to play through online. You have to download the app chess.com. Then create a new account. The registration is very simple. Type your valid email ID, create your username and create your password. Once you download this app, easily you can practice the skill. This is chess.com. Through chess.com, I will teach you how to practice these skills. Here you can see this is chess.com. Just open these options. Next to tournament, there is a drill. You can press this option drill. One is advantages, second one attacking, third one checkmates. You can click on checkmates. First option is practice with two rooks. You can start the game. Now, opponent king is in fifth rank. How to practice with two rooks? It's very easy. First, you have to take any one of the rook and occupy it in the fourth rank. Now, the opponent king started to move from fifth rank to sixth rank. Now, you can take the second rook and occupy it in the fifth rank. In this position, next move, your opponent king will capture the white rook. So what I am going to do, already one rook is in fourth rank. I am going to keep another rook also in the same rank. In this position, the opponent king cannot capture because other rook will control on the same line. Then next, I am going to take any one of these rook and occupy it in the sixth rank. In this position, the next move, the black king will capture the white rook. But what I am going to do, I am going to take the other rook and going to keep in the same rank. In this position, other rook will control the line. The next move, I am going to take this any one of these rook and going to occupy it in the seventh rank. The same method I am going to use. So out of these two rooks, you can keep any rook in the last rank. The opponent king cannot move. Now the game over. In this position, your opponent king cannot move anywhere. Now the same skills I am going to teach you how to practice with one rook. The same procedure how you practice with the queen, the same formula you have to use it. By mistakenly, when you keep your rook, suppose here in the fifth rank, the next move your opponent king will capture the rook. I am going to just keep here by mistake. Automatically, the king will capture the rook. Now you have only one rook. I will teach you how to play with king and rook. It's very simple. The same formula. The king is in fifth rank. You have to occupy the rook with fourth rank. Next, your king should occupy in the third rank. The same formula you have to use it. Now the king is in sixth rank. You have to occupy in sixth rank, fifth rank. After that, the next line you have to keep your king. So next you have to play. Then the king reached in seventh rank. Take your rook and occupied in the sixth rank. Next to rook, you can occupy with the sixth rank, fifth rank with your king. So this, you have to chase your king the same way you can practice. This is the way you have to practice with king and rook. When you keep the rook in the last rank, your opponent king not have any legal moves. Next is king and queen checkmate. The same method, already the opponent king is in sixth rank, so you have to occupy it with your queen in fifth rank. Next, you have to occupy your king. Now, the king is eighth rank. Already, your queen occupied in the seventh rank. Next, you have to move your king in sixth rank. Keep on move. After that, you should not move your king. You can utilize your queen. Your king should be only in sixth rank. Don't keep it on the seventh rank. The same formula you have to use it from the beginning. I'm going to just occupy it here. Now you can chase your king. Now you have options. I'm going to keep here with the support of my king checkmate. This is the way you have to practice in these skills.
I'm going to teach you how to play king and rook endgame. First, you have to minimize the opponent king squares so that first move I'm going to take a rook from c file to e file. Now the black king have only three options. It can move either f file or g file or h files. Again the black king started to move from f file to g file. I am going to minimize the square so that taking the rook from e to f. The next move the black king tried to capture the rook so that I am taking the rook from f7 to f1. Now the black king have only two options. It can move either g or h. Our aim is to make your opponent king to move any one of the edge. In this board position, you have to make your opponent king from g to h. You can use your king to make your opponent king to move from G file to H file. Step by step, I can follow. Now, in this situation, your opponent king will move from G file to H file. Now the black king have only three options. It can move either H file, rank 5 or 4 or 3. Now I am going to take the rook from G1 to G8. Otherwise, the black king will capture the rook, so that I am taking the rook from G1 to G8. After this move, the white king have to chase the black king. This is the way you have to practice. Once the black king reaches face to face to the white king, then the G rook, it will move H8. The game over. This is the way you have to practice. Thank you.